No. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. We're on the air. I need all the help I can get. Okay, we're gonna make this really simple. Really simple. We're gonna do this in Arena Commander so we don't get the lag that we're all thinking is gonna happen. Because nothing ever works. Alright. So we will switch to AC. In Arena Commander, we will have the convenience and the luxury of having no servers to worry about with lag. And hope for the best. So, offline, free flight mode. I'm gonna say probably our best thing, Winner's Circle, and we could pick pretty much anything. I'm gonna say we start off with everybody's new favorite amazing giant ship, the RSI Polaris. So we had capital ships, yeah. We had capital ships, but we don't. This is the biggest capital ship now in the game, compared to everything else that we've got. So, I mean, the last capital ship before was like the Origin 890 Jump. So, of course, that's gigantic, right? Well, this is a military capital ship. So there's not a lot of like vaulted ceilings and all that stuff. This is all machinery, guns, metal, extra stuff. So we go check that out. And we get to see everything. Let's do it.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Okay, this is the Polaris. I mean, it doesn't look like anything right now from the back. And it doesn't maybe look very large, but it is very large. I don't know how to explain to you all how big this sucker really is. But it's huge. I have no ship that is as big as this. So we're gonna go ahead and put her down. Hopefully somewhere shallow. Yeah, maybe down here. I wonder how deep the water is here. Okay, I think there's some really shallow water right around here, so let's hope we can just simply put her down. And then when I go do like a walk around, then you'll know exactly how big this ship is. All right, landing gear. Interesting. Landing gear and PTU looks a little see-through. Okay, this is kind of nice. It's landed. I mean, landing gear's in the water, but that's all right. Let's see what happens if I just turn off the engines.
Engines are off.
All right. Okay, good. Farco, what's up? Welcome. Oh my gosh. So what's happening with my... That's a big water bird you got there. Yeah, it is. It is. So yeah, we're just kind of walking around the Polaris because I didn't know that I could just kind of pull it up in Arena Commander. And we're just gonna see how big this sucker really is. Now, glad I have that chat up there because I don't see anything. Where's my chat windows? Kick. Where's my Twitch? Hello? Is it there? It should be. Close this window after signing in. Yeah? Okay. I think that's what it's supposed to do. Okay, I think it's working. I'll probably have you type again, but no, it's okay. At least I can see the Twitch chat window, which is fine. I'm trying to find a PDC radar access on the 890. So, how does the PDC stuff work? The point defense cannons, are they not just like self shooting, or or is there something where you have to actually monitor? Because I believe the Polaris has this too. Now, I know that the captain probably has no power to do anything. The captain, I think, just sits here.
Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
890 has 7-point defense cannons. Wow, that's something. That's something I would actually probably want to like see in like like take this Polaris into Vandal Swarm and literally do nothing but just like fly around and see how well it can handle itself. But of course, I have no idea. I have no idea if they just shoot themselves, or I mean, if they shoot automatically, or you have to monitor. Yes, so yeah, we will do that. Interesting in the co-pilot's chair, kind of same thing. I don't know exactly what the co-pilot does. He has a yoke, but I believe he would probably do...
Enjoy the ride. System check.
Maybe he would do power management, because he doesn't have any more controls. He can open the exterior. Interesting. He can open a bunch of different doors. Enter, what's this? Enter actor, enter remote camera. Oh, this is very interesting. So there's a camera to monitor the hangar. What can I do with this? Oh. Can't shoot. But you can just sort of look around. There's no enhance. Nice. Okay. Wow. All right. You wanted to save Stanton and do the actual mission with it, huh? Okay, so there's interactor camera, open door. What are these open doors, though? There's a left, center, forward, back, and down. What the heck is that? I'm kind of wondering what that is. Well, we could go to this view. Now, if I do this, what door would this actually do? Hey! What's up, watermelon? Dang this thing. Okay. Let me pull you up and my bad. Let's make you let's mod you for the day. There you go. No problems there. You can put all the exclamation points you want. So, big ass capital ship. Let's see what happens when you open the door. What are these? There's like 5 different doors. If I open the... Let's try the front door. What does that do? I don't know if it does anything. Does anybody know what these do? Closed door. Okay, what about the middle one? Open door. I don't see anything opening. Oh, wait, look. Oh, shoot. I think it's opening... I think it opens the hangar. So my guess is that it opens each of the hangar doors. So you see how what I'm staring at over there is the aft, and then that would be the starboard door, and then maybe over there's the port side, and then here's the fore hangar door. I saw it, dude. I don't know. That moderator is quite aggressive. Yeah, so I think that button opens each of the hangar doors. So if I open this front door, that should open. No? What is it opening? No? Closed door. Let's just start opening all of these and see. No, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. But if I go ahead and close the middle one, that should close the hangar. I think. Yeah. Okay, so that's what that does. Okay. Well, now each of these other ones here, so these probably do the, let's see if this is the front cannon. I don't know why they don't let me pick my character for Arena Commander.
Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
I always get this weird generic dude. Alright, so how do we go? How do I pick? Enter remote turret. Okay, so this is the rear of the ship. I think this is a missile thing? Oh, shit. Okay, nice. Something tells me that this is a limited ammo thing. Probably don't want to waste those. But yeah, I guess if you're fighting big capital ships, something you'd want to use. Bro, we gotta bring this out to Arena Commander for sure. Okay. Now this chair here probably is gonna be not a missile one, but for probably a top forward cannon. Let's see.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
Oh, okay. Bottom? Is this the rear? Bottom rear turret, I think. Ah. Don't chase me, bro. Runs out of charge pretty quickly, though. Can't shoot these forever. Oh, interesting. Okay. Nice. I guess radar holo table. Gonna have component access. I think there was a button here. Oh, yes, there was. Um, big, big Kahuna components, I think. Yeah, we get so engineering gameplay. You've got relays, relays, more coolers. Same thing on the other side. Main hallway, we got the escape hatch, escape pods. Of course, these don't work yet, but I assume that once we have something beyond soft death, that'll become a thing. And behind the bridge is the armory. We've got the main armory. We've got suit lockers. More guns. More places to put guns. More places to sit down and get ready to fight. So that's good. Protect the bridge at all costs. Main elevator access, we'll go past that in a little bit, but first we'll just take a look at the rest of the ship. This one we can't open yet. This is sort of a secret room, which CIG hasn't made available to us yet. I guess this is going to be like captain's quarters. More engineering stuff, so more relays in case we need to like fix power to the floor. And behind the captain's quarters, we've got the first two. We got starboard and port side main guns, top side. Again, I've always pointed all the guns,
Welcome to Robert Space Industries.
or point the ship to the
Enjoy
front,
ride.
so it's easier to see. Let's put this on stagger fire if we can. Why only 2 rounds, though? These must be huge. Whoa. That's it? 2 rounds only? These are meant to be... And I guess this is meant to be, like, to shoot big things and not to be, like, trying to attack small objects, which would require, like a longer amount of... a larger amount of fire. Anti-capital ship, basically. Probably for small cannons, and that's why the Polaris would probably be using the PDCs, those point defense cannons. These turrets would be basically for big ships. So that was starboard, and then port side would be the same thing. Behind those main cannons, this should be the mess hall. Okay, so we've got the mess hall. Recently, they updated this thing to add like a chess table, which is a full-featured chess table. Little strange, though, because if you look at how they did it, to play chess, you need to be seated here, and the other person has to be sitting on the table. You know, like, if you're going to play chess, you'd probably want to be sitting over here and over here. But then it's sideways. So I feel like maybe we should take a picture of this and submit it as a bug report. Be like, why is the chess board sideways? And screenshot. There. Okay. But it is an interactive chessboard, so you can actually play chess. So go ahead and say carry. And I want to place it. Who wants to play actual chess? All right, there. Okay. Your move, creep. All right. So we've got the full complement kitchen. You've got everything you need. It looks like smoothie machines on a microwave and bacon dispenser, etc., etc. More relays, interesting. And then we have this small little area here for somebody to go and watch ESPN or something. All right, that was the mess hall, which comes out of the main hallway. But if we go back to where we were previously, across from the mess hall would be main habitation. So these are crew quarters. Each one of them are in their own sealed habs. So everybody's got their own door. And inside each bunk, you've got you got two bunks, a chair, a panel, and each one has its own bathroom with retractable toilet and premium toilet paper. I think, what happened to the shower? Does it come out of here? Unclear yet. I think the water comes out of there and you take a shower and it all drains down here, I think. But look at this. I know it's kind of fakey, but they've... The first working mirrors in the game looks kind of strange. Looks like a skibbity toilet TikTok video of some kind. But it's a working mirror. It's kind of weird, but apparently that's like a really tough technology. Alright, so inside of the main habs, you've got way more relays, and you've got more habs for each crew member. Pretty much the same layout for each. They're all sealed individually. At the end of the main hab section, it takes you out back to the hallway rear to where the cafeteria was. So we're kind of in the middle atrium, and this is where we're at mid-deck, which would take us to the hangar, which is right through this bulkhead. On each side of the habs is a staircase that takes down to the docking ring. Now there are two docking rings, one on the port side, one on the starboard side. This is the port side docking ring. And in space, it'll be a little bit easier to kind of imagine. But you can EVA up to this thing, and if you have access to the ship, you can use, like, you can interact with a door button that swings open the armor plate and gives you access to the docking ring. Which is why you hear that extra mechanical sound. All right. Going back up, and we're not gonna look at the starboard side docking ring, but it is essentially the same thing. It's down the hall, same side. Okay, so you did see when we were in the cockpit, main hangars here. I actually think these shouldn't be automatically open. You should have to force the door open in order to do this. Because what if this is an airlock situation? Well, you know what? Maybe what they were saying about remote operate. Oh, okay. This is what they mean by doors. So these plates here are to keep things from, like, I guess so that you can't just, like, take a tank or something and just, like, drop it in and then drive through the ship. This is to prevent that. These are sort of like blast or collision doors or whatever. Kind of neat. And since this is sort of like second level hangar, you can do things like load cargo. So you could bring in a cargo ship to the top here. I think we can open the hangar from... We should be able to pull the control here to open the hangar. Where is it? Where is the hangar control? These right here call the elevators for cargo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go ahead and just call up the elevators. Where is the main control for opening the hangars themselves? Ah, I think this is it. There's 2 controls to open the hangar. They're in the rear, actually. So. Very nice. Now, imagine when CIG implements like better lighting, this would feel a little bit more realistic. Okay, so yeah, let's say you brought in a cargo ship, they landed in the top side. You could, in turn, start loading the cargo. Let's see, well, these things here, you can bring these down from the co-pilot seat. You just bring your cargo up this ramp, load it onto this elevator, and then send it down. So, I'm not... There isn't a way really to send it down from here except to get on the elevator and to push it, or if you're down in the cargo deck, you could send the cargo boxes down, or if you want to violate all kinds of OSHA rules, then you would push the button here and jump off. So let's bring it down to the cargo bay. There. And it sends the elevator down. So that's how that works. Okay. Now. There you see a point defense cannon. One of many. Step ladder. No? Yeah, it should be a step ladder. Alright. Those doors that were available. So remember I said that this was the starboard side staircase that takes down to the docking collar. Go around the hangar, you'll find more doors. These access panels really just take you to staircase level to go between decks. If you don't want to take the elevator, or if you're trying to sneak, I guess. We went to the first two turrets. Here's another turret. This one's the starboard side turret. I believe this one... Does this go down? Yep, it goes down. Wow. Okay.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
Let's put this on stagger mode. A lot of high rate of fire here. Where were we? We were... So these were enclosed turrets, and once they're manned, they actually physically come out the side of the ship. Once you get out of it, retracts back into the ship hull, covered up by blast doors. Okay, that was starboard side cannon. Emergency escape. More relays, engineering panels, etc., etc. So this stuff hopefully has a purpose once engineering gameplay becomes a thing. But these are emergency pods to escape. To the rear. This should be the rear of Hangar 1. Yeah, or the side of Hangar 1. On the starboard side, we have the brig. So the brig is manned by 2 people. I mean, it's manned by 1 desk. I'm sorry, there are 2 cells for prisoners. Interesting thing about that is that the person who's assigned to the brig has remote cameras looking into each cell, which is kind of neat. You can monitor the prisoners. So the Polaris has that rendered texture technology, so you'll be able to watch your prisoners live through the administrator's chair. Now, I'm not sure if there's a second brig on the other side, on the port side, but let's go take a look. I'm going to go ahead and close the main hangar. It's moving very slowly. Alright. On the port side, it is not the brig. It is Medical Bay. So not bad. Medical Bay has 1, 2, 4 hospital beds. I'm not unclear what kind this is. Oh, it tells you. Tier 2. Tier 2 medical beds. So these can resuscitate, treat up to Tier 2 injuries. I don't know, maybe these don't work yet. I don't think those are going to be rendered to textured cameras. But yeah, you can regen, I believe, from these and take care of some of the more major injuries. All right, medical. Medical is on the port side. Brig is on the starboard side. Again, side turrets. Now behind the hangar, long hallway taking you to the rear of the hangar. Should be, yep. Okay, and the rear of the hangar takes you to engineering. 2 different levels. You have the staircase. Staircase down. 2 staircases down, and then 1 elevator. These engineering panels don't work yet, but if we take the elevator down to the engineering deck, we got the first call it up. Down to engineering bay. On this particular level, all you can really do is monitor. This is, I guess, where the engineering foreman can, well, eventually be able to look at the status of everything. But you're looking into the engine room from here. And to actually do the work, we will have to venture further back. So coming down the elevator, you get to see the main engineering supervisor station, and then behind that are more engineering terminals, fuses, and other component storage. Let me see if we can see that. We should be able to open this. Yeah, so component housing. The jump drive. Here is the gravity generator. Computer core. And now to get to the actual engines themselves, we have to go down 1 more level. So I'm not sure if we can get there from here. No, I think we're going to have to take the lift down. Interesting. Alright, so call the elevator. I really think they should have a ladder down to the engine, to the actual engine room. We'll see. Alright, now we're in the actual engine room. You can see the coolant. I don't know if these were supposed to be like fuel rods right here. You can actually take a ladder down to basically observe the coolant. There's no interactive controls here, but you can look down into the coolant system. I mean, the entire second half of this engine is like submerged. It's pretty crazy. More engineering, but control. All right, so you see the main turbine, or whatever you want to call this thing. Following its length, more engineering terminals. You can see a lot of gears to do mechanical-ish things. The front end of the reactor and engine. Oh. So, moving on from there. This is the cargo deck that is below the hangar. So remember upstairs we had we were able to kind of bring down. We could say, okay, let's say a cargo ship comes up from top and then drops off cargo. Well, then you can take the elevator and then bring it upstairs through this very dangerous action here, which I'm going to push, and lift goes up. Then therefore the ship that comes and lands is able to take his cargo, put it onto the lift, and then you can bring it down from there. So let's say he's got fuel rods or other supplies. He can load it from his ship. Oh, I see. There's the stairwell up. Okay. And call the supplies down from the main lift, bring it downstairs, and then move the cargo to where it needs to go. More engineering type controls. And then the fun thing here are the side cargo bay doors. Now here, you can really push a lot of product. Vehicles, personnel, whatever. I'm trying to imagine all the physics issues with this, but okay. So there are two ramps, one on each side. Well, yep, there you go. There we go. All the fun physics things. Yes. Okay. Is it resting now? No more weirdness. Oh shit. Here we go. Easy. Let's just go back in. Let's go open the other side. Maybe that'll even it out. Boy, we're about to destabilize the ship now. Here we go. Get ready. Whoa! Whoa. Alright. Now. Whoa. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's moving. Is it stable? Nope. Still not stable. It's so not stable that that I wouldn't want to, like, get off the ship. But hey. It works. So yeah, if you want to load vehicles, I heard you can load a Nova tank in here if you remove the top lasers. So probably things like the Storm, Cyclones, probably will work in here. Now, you notice we're in the midsection here. This, you could load torpedoes from the ground, for example, and then put them onto this elevator here. Now from here, after you've got it onto the elevator, you could say, all right then, bring it up to the torpedo bay. That brings the torpedoes up, and then you could somehow they get loaded upstairs. Needs more sound. Needs sound. More relays. So yeah, there you can load torpedoes from here. Be like, okay, bring them in from supply, bring up the elevator, load the torpedoes into the torpedo bay. So there are like 4 of these tubes, huge torpedoes. I'm not really even sure what size these are. Remember we talked about elevators? We haven't really even gone to those. Fire control stations, midsection of the ship. Must really suck to have to work here because it's pretty lonely. And kind of last but not least, one of the main big ballistic turrets, which is right under the chin of the ship. It's very cool. Let's put on stagger mode.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Kind of neat, though. They loaded this sucker up 300 rounds. Big boy. Let's see if we can shoot something. Where are the rounds, though? Beefy. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna take this sucker in Arena Commander. I think last but not least, once we get out of here, we're gonna just take a brief look at the elevators. Now they're just elevators, but because they're located midsection of the ship, always good to know where your elevators are. Something. Something. Oh, here we go. Now we can either exit the ship I think it's actually interesting because to call the elevators, you gotta stand like 30 feet away from the actual ship and press like a phantom button that's floating in the air. The physics here is so weird, but I kind of appreciate the fact that it didn't just toss the ship in the air. So you remember that ballistic chin cannon? That's where we were a few moments ago, right there. Okay, it's taking us up automatically. It prevents people from sneaking in, I guess? I don't know. And it's taking us to the bridge level. And we're right behind the bridge. Okay, I think it's time for us to see how this thing handles in a Arena Commander, don't you? Let's try Vandal's Swarm and see how it goes. Now remember, from the pilot seat, you won't be able to really do anything.
Engines are.
Ooh, we gotta close all doors. Or if we can do that from here. Open exterior. Let's close exterior. This should retract all of those side doors, so we should be good. Retract landing gear. We have VTOL control. Enable VTOL. Oh, fuck. Well, I think I just broke off a few pieces of the ship. Alright, let's take her out to fight. She's ready to fight. Now, we're gonna go Vandal Swarm and see how she does. We'll find out how good these point defense cannons are. Alright. Offline. Vandal Swarm. Where can we do it? Vandal Swarm at Winter Circle. Sure, why not? Okay, vehicle selection. Let's see if we can pull the Polaris still. I wonder how well it's gonna go. All we really have to do is just sort of, we just have to like steer it at this point. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's. I don't. We're not gonna win with a Polaris when we're the only ones flying, but we get to see how well these point defense cannons work. If CIG has kind of tuned point defense to target now fighters and dumb missiles, we'll see how it goes. You know, Arena Commander Winner Circle. That should be used for like we should be able to have like this should be like a ground defense map. Here we go.
Vandal Swarm initiated.
Oh boy.
Welcome to
Oh, what happened?
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
What? Okay. Heard that. Spawn me. What happened? Spawning. Hello? It actually says like vehicle selection. Yeah. Any idea why doesn't it work? Why no work? Why no work? It says spawning. I think it broke. My guess is that maybe it's not the right map for for Vandal Swarm, but I mean it's on the list, so I'm gonna try that again. Vandal Swarm. We'll pick a map. We'll pick I mean, preferably something where I don't have to worry about crashing into anything. So around Jericho, I guess. One big thing floating in space. It's the only thing you have to worry about. Oh. Oh. Waiting for one player. Let's go.
Vandal Swarm initiated.
Welcome to Roman Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
What? See?
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Why can't I get in? Deploy. It's like not letting me.
Welcome to Roman Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Is that me? Is that a dead? Oh shit. There's the other Polaris. You can see the PDCs trying to attack.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Gonna lower power on thrusters and put maximum shields. And on weapons. In fact, we're gonna just give it all to shields and weapons.
Shields damaged.
Dude.
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Is it just me, or is this actually taking out those... It's actually taking out the Vandal. Shield seems to be holding up. check it where you just kind of be able to stop those missiles.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Vandal Alpha, huh? Ooh, I think something broke off our ship. I'm not really sure. We suffer some damage.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
I think we do have allies in this fight. I think we're gonna put this thing into a slow rotating mode and just keep it rotating.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Bring it back. Facing multiples. Yo, Bear Squish, what's up? We're seeing how well these point defense cannons work. I mean, you know, this is like... This doesn't say much about the strength of the Polaris, other than to test how well the, these PDCs work. Plus, if I'm taking all the power away from like engines
There are multiple hostiles
and putting them to guns and shields, we get to see how strong, you know, the shields are and the point defense cannons are. If the Polaris is just a Polaris with one guy and he's letting the automatic cannons do the work. I mean, if that was put into a slow rotation, man, I could probably get into one of these turrets and just start firing. I could just, like, leave it like this and then go into a different seat. You know what I'm saying? Where the PDCs just released. The PDCs have been up, but I think the difference is that before they never actually fired upon anything dumb. So they wouldn't like fire against dumb missiles, torpedoes, or anything. Now they actually attack fighters. So only thing is, what if I was to go like that and I hit lock? Oh, if I hit lock,
Shields
it,
damaged.
I can't put it into a slow circle. if I could put into a slow circle, I would just get into a cannon right now. What happens if I was to ram one of these guys? Is there like a scoreboard? I don't think the PDCs even count as like kills, so that's kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna slow down the ship. I'm gonna slow down the ship and let it go 81 kilometers per second while I go into the. Let me see if I can go into this main cannon here. Come on, get in here.
Welcome to Armed Space Industries.
Where's the fucking button? Damn it!
System check.
Dude. Too far. This should make... Seriously, I mean... We just need to find somebody who has... who has a Polaris and try this thing out, man. Just like... I mean, you know, this ship is, I think, meets all the minimum requirements for having a weekly sitcom. The Adventures of the Enterprise, basically. Okay, dude. This ship ain't gonna hang like this. I believe these are missile launchers.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries.
Get me in here, get me in here. Come on, come on, come on. Turret. I think this is a missile launcher. Go. Shit, too far? Come on. Too close? Too close? Oh, too far. Damn. I need to have a somebody who's close enough to use missiles, I guess. Okay, so these cannons won't do the trick, but if I was to go and run, go! We need to get to a turret. Top turret. Let's go. You can hear the knocking. Stagger fire, let's go. Stagger fire.
Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Shields damaged.
They're too fast.
Radar contact.
This is, I don't think these like turrets are meant for like fast fighters. something in range.
Radar contact.
They're staying out of gun range.
Shields damaged.
What? Come on, come on, come on.
Radar contact.
They're staying out of the turret's capability of like tracking. Woo, this gyro mode needs to be slowed down a little bit.
Radar contact.
Plus, we need to be in like we probably need to be in a turret that shoots a little bit faster than this for small targets.
Shields damaged.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Those PDCs can't hold. Those PDCs aren't gonna last very long. Going to the actual outer side. Here we go, here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get me in here. Switch fire mode.
Welcome to Roman Space.
All right, all right, all right.
Enjoy the ride. System check. Shields damaged.
I think we got one. We got one.
Radar contact.
I think we lost one of our PDCs, unfortunately. Holy shit. Now we get to learn how to tune cannons, man, because it's kind of hard to fight when it's like moving so fast.
Weapons system down. Radar contact.
Shit, dude. Weapon system down. We're actually losing weapons. How you doing, Bear Squitch? Have you checked out the Crusader Intrepid?
Shields damaged.
Woo! Have you checked out the new starter ship from Crusader? I can pull it up right now.
Shields damaged.
There's the Crusader Intrepid, and then there's the medical Terrapin. Yes. I mean, it depends. I think it really depends on whether you're into like slightly claustrophobic, not. Think of. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna show you because I think you're gonna like it. It's a starter ship. It's Crusader's starter ship. And I believe for what it is, I mean, we don't have pricing yet, but I believe it's a great starter. It makes it way better than the Aurora. Way more versatile than a Pisces, that's for sure. It's probably comparable more towards a cutter. All right, this was an interesting little experiment. Oh shit, we lost an engine. Okay, I like it. Let's go take a look at it. Crusader Intrepid. At this moment, it is rentable from the rentable from IAE I think for Evocati. I'm unsure. But let's go put it on. Go winner circle. And we're going to pick Cutter is a good starter. I think the only weakness with this starter ship is that it does not have a vehicle. You can't load anything into it like a vehicle. Whereas like the Cutter, you can kind of fit some small things. Like you could probably shovel an STV in. I wouldn't because the STV is broken right now. You can put a PTV in an Avenger Titan. And so let's take a look. I don't remember if I put online or offline.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking.
Okay, here we go. Right, it's online, so I forgot to make this a private match. So, we'll go take a look at its features. Many good features on the inside. I'm sure someone's just gonna freaking troll me. But I'm gonna go ahead and put her down. She does have VTOL, which is nice. Unfortunately, you know, the VTOL and landing gear don't ever work out correctly. Let's just put her down right around here. You got to go take a look at exactly what's inside. Okay, so. Oh my god, they're shooting up. It kind of looks like the Ares. Kind of looks like a mixture of the Ares and the MSR. It's one of those designs that's very asymmetrical. Pretty cool. It is asymmetric. In terms of like the kind of space you get out of the cockpit, it's a little cramped, but I may get blown up here. I'm sorry. I forgot to make it offline mode. But yeah, it's a little claustrophobic. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me because the cockpit in almost any ship is just a chair. The walk space maybe is a little cramped. Not the biggest deal, but this ship is deceptively... It's bigger on the inside than it looks. So you've got... It's built for engineering gameplay, so there's a lot of engineering components. You've got already your component panels with relays, life support. On the exact opposite side, radar, avionics, etc. This is a manual opening and closing airlock right here. So you can... I guess it isn't a manual. But, okay, so yeah, there is a door to the outside right here. Step off here. This is entry and exit number 1, okay? It is a it's a single player ship. Like most starters, you know, you really only have like... There's only really like a crew seat of 1, really, but you could bring passengers if you wanted to, because back here is this amazing cab space. So you get couches, you've got a table, you have a kitchen, you have a microwave, coffee maker, you've got refrigeration, you can store your groceries, you've got a shower and head. I mean, come on now. Reminds you very slightly of the Mustang Beta bench. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of Mustang. I think the best part about it is that it's not illogical like the Mustang. Oh, look. Has that fake funky mirror. I mean, I think CIG still has to kind of work on this, but you know, you get a It's a second ship with a real working mirror. Yes, this definitely is way better than Aurora, that's for sure. Toilet and shower. You've got one bed. Oh shit. Get up. And if you see right here, boom. Weapons racks. Multiple weapons racks and storage. I don't know if these are like 1/8 SCU boxes that you can put down, but it is a storage area. You have space for a suit locker. Jump scare mirror for sure, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you've already got creature comforts. You've got a bed. You've got weapons locker stuff, you've got refrigeration, couch, etc. So it is a true hab in that sense. Now in the rear is where it gets fun. Boom, you have a dual cargo bay engineering deck. So, 2 separate cargo bays with an engineering panel, component access behind you. So you've got jump drive, shields, etc. It's all back here. Shield generator, cooler, whatnot. That's all there. Now here's the fun part. Dual 8 SCUs. No, this is it's 8 SCU totals, but 4 each. So if you take a look here, 4 micro SCUs. Well, 4 SCUs in a line on one side. 4 SCUs on the other side. Now you're like, well, how am I supposed to load this? Well, that's where the other button comes in. Drops to the ground. These drop to the ground. So that is pretty sick. Okay, so I mean, if you think about it this way, this is a Crusader ship that has 3 entrances because you can just jump out here, you know? Check that out. I mean, it's like, hey, we always complained that Crusader ships needed more ways to get in and out. There it is. There's the other way to get in. But I don't know if they make 4 SCU boxes that are like narrow and long. So don't know how that would work. Two times two SCU, yeah. I mean, if we could pick our cargo sizes, you know, for missions, that would be way better. This becomes its own little elevator because you can now say, okay, bring me up. Kind of a hazard, but yeah, it works. So it kind of raises a bunch of questions like, okay, this is kind of a neat hauler. It's got a kitchen. It's got space for 8 boxes. But can you actually run certain cargo, you know, hauling missions in this thing? Because, I mean, it's split cargo space. Like, on the Avenger, you know, you can get the big boxes to go in the back, but this one you can't. Oh, fuck. Turn off the engine. My bad. And, it's nimble. It's nimble. It flies like a 5th gen current day fighter. It's fast. I mean, I don't have a joystick. Probably my bad. I should probably invest in some kind of a HOTAS. But it's nimble. Can you? How's the view? Got it. 2 MFDs. You know, Crusaders, minimalist kind of thing. Their cockpits don't have a lot of MFDs. Only the MSR, I believe, has like multiple MFDs, like one on the side. No struts, yeah. So, good view, not obstructed. Fully open canopy at the top, so you definitely have good vision above. Good vision on the side. For combat, landing, whatnot. You can definitely see which way you're going, that's for sure. And SCM, I think I'm going 220, about 220. SCM. Yeah. I mean, you know, but I mean, the Starlancer is a big, fat cargo mama, you know? It's a big girl. This is meant to be, it's a starter, so I mean, this is I guess your first girlfriend out of high school kind of thing. It's a starter. Small, nimble, has a few little tricks. Very fast. Kills you on the inside. Well, you know, they did say that they said that they did rework it a little bit. Let's actually take a look. They said in this patch that the MFD and dashboard layout were tweaked for the Starlancer Max. So let's take a look. There's a chance that maybe they've. We're still talking about the ship, right? Okay. I wonder if we can pull it from here. Where the hell am I? I don't even know what thing I pulled. Okay, Starlancer Max. Let's hope that's what this is actually going to do. Here it goes. I don't know what map I'm on, but it's okay. Oh, this could be Korea. Well, let's see what they changed. Okay, they put an MFD on this side, they put an MFD on this side. I mean, that's so... Do I really need to get my hand... They got, like... What is going on here? I mean, think about that. Like, you can't even mess with this MFD when your arm is in the way. But there's this beautiful, beautiful blank space where, I mean, this dashboard is so huge, you might as well put a screen up here, right? Like, what is the point of having this big slit of nothingness? If you might as well just put the MFD right here in the middle. But they put it over here, so you gotta like twist your head to go look at it, and the switches are unreachable. Yeah, so you're right. The dashboard is... It's killing me on the inside also. So tell me, what is the role of the what's the role of the co-pilot in the Starlancer Max? Because first of all, they have nothing here in the middle. The sticks are on the chair, so there's no yoke, so you don't steer it. So what is the point of this? It's nothing. This should be one big wide ass screen for power management with all the graphs. Remote turret, maybe. I mean, I don't know when we'll see the tech. So you get, you get exit, power button. That doesn't really tell me anything. 2 sticks, which don't know what they're for. And then you have MFDs that are, of course, obscured by the actual sticks. So I don't know what the co-pilot does. Let's say I took off VoIP and I just used. Yeah, I mean, there's no interaction buttons anywhere besides power off and exit. What is his purpose? What does the co-pilot do? You know, I think. Oh, I thought maybe. Oh, okay, maybe because it's a cargo ship. Maybe there's a tractor beam. No tractor beam, as far as I can tell. So I don't know yet. I can tell you for sure. I will probably be working on the CCU game to go from the Max to the TAC because I think it's just going to be more interesting gameplay. The Max is kind of neat because it has. I'm going to actually show you. It has a neat little thing which I would love to just do for shits and giggles. Can we do it from here? I don't know if we can do it from here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it from downstairs. Okay. Maybe the co-pilot seats for like when you hand the game control to your kid. And they think they're playing also, yeah. It's like, come on, help me. You're doing it, Grid. You're doing it. Great job. Okay, so someone had kind of mentioned, like, you know, you could, like, everybody's doing this now. They're just, like, taking their cargo bay, right? And then they're just loading chairs on here. So I propose, why don't we, like, put the chairs down here, you know, kind of like an airliner, and then you just leave the bays open and you just fly over the mountains like the California tours on Disney California. Man, wouldn't that be like a sweet pleasure cruise right there? Here we go. Genesis Light, exactly. So, yeah, just put. I mean, maybe you don't even have to make them forward. Heck, you could make them sideways facing and fly sideways. But yeah, you could just fly over the mountains and then just make it really like a breathtaking kind of world touring adventure. I really think they've got to get the NPCs. They got to get those NPC passengers ready to go. They've got to get the Starliner thing ready to go because they're kind of spoiling it right now. Go, who's going to want to do a Starliner when you can do this? This is this is actually more fun probably to fly this way than it is to ride any other way, you know? All right, how am I supposed to close this thing from this angle? This seems like a safety hazard for sure. Woo. Oh. Yeah, okay, so I didn't really see anything major and breathtaking about how they changed the MFDs or the dashboard. I still think that the window layout is kind of illogical. Like, why would you put windows on the cargo bay? No one's going to even be here. And then you add windows to the gunner seats, but they're looking down in the remote turret, so they don't really look out the window. And then there's no windows where any habitation stuff is, so it's like, why? What's the point? But I guess it's a cargo ship, who knows? Alright, there's another one. We're going to look at the Anvil Terrapin Medical Edition. Anvil Terrapin. Imagine that. They've got their own... Finally, I don't know what they're going to call it. The Maripin? What's the nickname for this thing?
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Okay. It's an Anvil ship. It's just kind of stubbier. And the thing, you know, Anvil loves to have all their MFDs, so, you know, you've got everything you need. Maybe the co-pilots... Oop, hold on. Scroll. Okay. Button layout, pretty logical. The letters are all effed up, so you can't really read this. I think we just got to take a screenshot of that. Hold on. So that I can just submit that or contribute to any bug reports. Oh, well, that doesn't help. Like, what does he say? All right, medical Terrapin. So, there she is. It's the ambulance. It's the Terrapin ambulance edition. Beefy guns. What do we got? No, where's my gun thing? I can't tell how many rounds I get. Yeah, I don't own any Terrapin either. It's an armored ambulance, really. Don't know the value of it at this point. Everybody's excited about it, but really, it only has one bed. So compared to the Cuddy Red, I'm not sure what you're gonna find in terms of value. Does it have emergency lights? No. It doesn't make like ambulance type lights at all. So that's kind of sucks. I wonder if the Apollo will have like ambulance lights. All right, let's take a look. Well, needs an audio pass, obviously. Nice guns, though. Okay. There's a Viz area bug here. It looks like there's nothing in the back except for framework, but it's just a bug. Engineering terminals here, component storage. Like, I think everything new is going to become more claustrophobic because they're going to try and cram as much electronics and components in every space possible. So look forward to maybe some reworks on particular ships. I think possibly they also reworked the regular Terrapin. I bet this is how the inside looks like on theirs too. Oops. Oh shit. Put that relay back. Okay. Life support. That doesn't open. Okay, so this is a Viz area bug, but if you open the door... Ta-da! Let's take a look at what tier this is. I think you should be able to tell from here. Tier 2, I think. So it's the same as on the Polaris. The Polaris had 4 tier 2 beds. I could be wrong, and maybe I'm not reading this correctly. And just kind of differently colored components areas. So life support, jump drive. Areas for refrigeration. But it is just a big fat armor plate on top of one bed. So it's the same Terrapin as you always know. Except now, it's less of a... no living quarters, basically. No toilet bowl. No toilet bowl, no scanning station. Oh shit. And still only one door. walking on the outside. The only difference, it's got VTOL, which we did not. No, we did not activate. Well, we've activated the VTOL. What is the highest? Is it tier 3? Tier 3, right? Are basically medical beds from planetary hospitals, right? The ones that can actually do everything. Yeah. Okay. So it is pretty cool now. It's also the reverse Bezier bug here. Oh. In that, I guess frosted glass just doesn't work. For some reason. It's like some kind of the apocalyptic view illusion. Yeah, and that's the medical rover. Don't know. If you've owned something else, I say stick with it. I mean, unless you really like the anvil aesthetic for this, maybe its higher armor rating makes it more usable in combat, maybe, than a Cuddy Red, for example, which has 2 beds, but it's Drake, so it could probably fall apart pretty easily. It's a good question. In fact, I want to check. I'm going to check the Cuddy Red to see what kind of beds it's got. It could be tier 2. Maybe all of these are tier 2. So tier 1 is the lowest level. I think tier 1 is probably from like the Nursa, right? So let's just change this to Drake Cutlass Red.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Okay, Cutlass Red, which is cool because it has ambulance lights. Like, who doesn't like ambulance lights on a ship? Alright. So. But it has freaking cool guns, you know? There's freaking 4 of them, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they're not powerful, but, you know, you can spray a lot of bullets. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the medical setup here. What's up with the audio? Maybe it's my headphones. Okay, so in the rear, okay, these are not auto opening doors. Tier 3. 2 tier 3 medical beds. So, yeah, that's what it says right here. What the heck? I don't know if this is new. So, does this mean that Drake Cutlass Red has, like, better medical services? I mean, as good medical beds as, like, hospitals on the ground? Capital cities? I mean, I would, if that's the case, then I think that the Anvil Terrapin medical version would be probably worth a lot less than the Cuddy Red for sure. Also, considering that the Cuddy Red comes with, like, what is it, like a searchlight or something? Does this still work? Let's see. How do you use it? Power off, enter remote turret. Okay, yeah, so it has a searchlight. I mean, what is this? What are you going to do with this thing? It's a searchlight on top the ship, which is like, why do I have a searchlight on top the ship when I need it on the bottom if I'm going on the ground? Maybe if you fly upside down, you can find your patient. Maybe. Why is it over on the left side? Where's the right side? I don't get it. I'm not really sure how this is supposed to work. It's weird. Now, okay. We're going to take a look at the we're going to look at the RSI Ursa Rover Medical, the NURSA. So I think we can do that here. Let me see if I can do it on the good doctor. And if I can do it from here, let me see if it'll let me put a ground vehicle. No, it won't let me do a ground vehicle, but I mean, yeah, if you do it, if you go into a race, you can't get out of your chair. That's the only thing. So that's what sucks. Now there's two other ships that they have not, I don't see available, at least to me. And those would be the Mark II Hornet Tracker. Let's see if this. Let's go take a look at the last RSI news. I wonder if they've released another build. Two hours ago. They're still trying to get. Okay, so they were supposed to get a 4.0 build out today, but it got red lit, I think. And 324.3 build for backer. I think that's the one we have right now. Should be the one that we have right now. Okay. Yeah, so they've got Save Stanton also. That's something like, if you want to really do the event, I think it's probably like a good time to jump on, and then just like, if you have friends who can rent a Polaris, then rent the Polaris. Like, we should just do it. Like, get all your friends, get in a Polaris, and then just do Save Stanton, and then just like take on the pirates, because you've got PDCs. You know? Hell. Maybe we can do that. Maybe we can do that now. I'm kind of not confident of like streaming that though, because obviously it's we haven't had the best of luck. But if we could, let's see what happens. But I'm gonna pull up a NURSA rover to see what tier the beds are. I'm starting to think that they're probably tier 1. So yeah, Bear Squish, like, okay. Anvil Terrapin Medical, tier 2 bed. Weird thing. Okay, so the RSI Polaris has 4 medical beds. They're all tier 2. Drake Cutlass Reds has 2 beds. They're tier 3. So maybe the logic is a little different. Maybe tier 3 is better, is worse. What if Drake has 2 beds but they're the worst medical beds? Tier 2 is actually probably better, because you would think like Polaris would have a good set of, I don't know. Maybe tier 1 is the best? That's what I'm thinking also, yeah. Okay. We'll find out. I'm guessing the NURSA probably has Maybe the nurser has really bad medical. Let's find out. I'm just gonna go to the I'm gonna go to the hangar now. Heck, if I went to the hospital here at New Babbage, it probably is gonna say that they're tier. If I was to check into the New Babbage hospital, maybe it's tier 1, right? The best quality medical care should be tier whatever it is. So let's go see. We're right across from the hospital, so. Just run. Okay. Here we go. Now I wonder, can I check, do I check into a room here? How do I get to a hospital bed if I'm here? Go to room 4th floor, room 1. Imagine that. That's what you call instant healthcare, you know? You want to go get some healthcare, you just check in and then they give you a room and bam, you're already there. All right, I'm on the 4th floor of the hospital, room 1. Restrooms. .406. Okay. Hello, I'm here for a checkup. 409. Oh shit. .401. Here we go. Hollow has tier 1 beds, but that's old. Okay, let's find out. Tier 1. Okay, so there it is. Tier 1 is the best medical treatment you can get. CIG has... Hold on. It's just me? Is it just me, or is like the sound like super loud? Okay. CIG has a way of like coming up with names of everything, and like, so tier 0 development means it's like basic, alpha, still in development, not the best. But apparently tier 1 medical is the best medical. Tier 3 is the worst medical. So the Drake Cutlass Red has not very good, has like the worst medical beds, but they have 2 of them. And the Annual Terrapin has better healthcare, but theirs is tier 2, and they only have 1 bed. So now, if we go to our rover, we get to see what kind of medical care do you get from that. T1 has responding. T2 must be healing, and tier... I don't know, but you know that currently, and I don't know if they're going to change this, but all, you know, like all medical beds right now are allow you to respawn. I don't know if that's because CIG is acknowledging that there's just, it's just buggy. So because of bugs, they have to respond. They have to allow you to respawn everywhere currently. Maybe that changes. Maybe tier 3 allows you to stop bleeding. I mean, they need to come up with a way to, like, stop... I mean, bleeding probably shouldn't be that quick. or there should be conditions or wounds that take about 10 minutes to kill you. And those are the ones that allow you to get brought back to like a cutty red, and they can stabilize you. Because most people will never have to use stabilizing care from a ship because they'll never make it there. They'll die like within 10 seconds of getting shot or something like that. So there wouldn't be a point of having a cutty red to stabilize somebody unless stabilization took a while, or you know, like particular injuries took a while to kill you. But I could see the point of having like stabilizing bed. Tier 2 could actually improve your condition. Let's go take a look. We shall find out. Hey, what's happening? Hey, nice tattoo you got there. Yeah, I just got I got mine a couple of weeks ago, but I think maybe I might change mine. Yeah, you see, dragons are my thing. Snakes and dragons. I appreciate, you know, flowers and vines and all that. Looks good. Yeah, you have a nice day, okay? See you in Pyro. Wait, where is my microphone coming from? Ah, no wonder they didn't hear me. Darn it. I wonder if that actually works. Testing 1, 2, 3. She didn't hear me. I was talking to her the whole time about tattoos. She had a nice tattoo, although. Alright, we're gonna get to our medium hangar. No, it's not even a medium hangar. So far, so good. The stream is actually stable. It's just unbelievable. But, you know, I had to, like, crapify the stream a considerable deal to get it so that's not crashing at this point. So, here we are. Now, we're gonna go pull a medical rover. Based on what we know, this is probably gonna be a tier 3 medical bed. So, let me see. We will do the medical rover, and then we'll also I don't know if I have access to... Oh shit, I can pull a Polaris? What the fuck? Since when? Fuck yeah. Let's go, boys! We got a Polaris! Bear Squish, Ferk, we gotta get you online. So, I don't know when I'll have time. Maybe I'll have time, like, tomorrow or something. Tell me when you guys are available. I'm gonna have, like, one more day of vacation. We can save Stanton in the Polaris. Hell, I mean... What other ship has point defense systems? Does a Constellation have one? I need a list of ships that have point defense cannons. Here we go. Yeah, Ferk. Let's do it. I am so glad that they fixed these cargo... the freight elevator things. It's like they were pitch black before. Oh, 890 jump, huh? Has point defense. All right, there's a rover. Look how freaking far it is, man. By the way, everything looks like garbage right now since I have to run. I'm running everything basically downsampled to 1080p, and I've got all the performance texture filtering on, so everything's either blurry or weird looking because I'm trying to just keep it so that the stream can handle barely 1080p 30. All right, so I'm expecting to see a tier 3 bed right here. What's going on here? It's like a lowrider. It's all bouncy and stuff. Okay, this is probably a tier 3 bed. Hello? It's not responding. Oh, here we go. Tier 3. Okay, so possibly you can stabilize. Hold on. We might as well just freaking drive this thing, right? Just park it somewhere. Park it off the side. And then let's pull up the Pisces. If I don't know if I have a Pisces, I can. Pisces Medical. Alright, very good. Now, we'll find out if we have access to the Pisces Medical. I don't think I do, though. We'll find out. Now performance is starting to suck. What is going on? That vehicle's bumping. Yeah, it's that kind of a hood special edition. What's going on here? Oh, one moment. Got a little audio thing going on here.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
We can... Oh no, it'll be under Anvil. Anvil, Pisces. There's a Terrapin Medic. No Pisces though. Oh look. Well, here's a new ship. The Hornet Tracker Mark II. Might as well take a look, right?
Your vehicle has been delivered.
Like, I don't have access to like any of the Mark II Anvil ships, so this is gonna be something. It's gonna be a treat. And you know, I'm sure you guys are like, why the hell does it take so damn long to bring up a ship? I totally agree. It takes way too long to make anything happen. Up again? Yeah, it's PTU is destroying my machine. Yeah, don't suspect your PC at all. This is like the last look we're gonna get. Because I think PTU is gonna fully destroy me at this point. But at least we'll get to look at these 2 Hornets. Okay, the Mark II. Wow, it's yeah, it's given those, definitely given those Battlestar Galactica vibes for sure. I'm feeling it. It's very Colonial Viper. I love it. So I guess this is gonna be on sale too. Who's gonna want them? I mean, is there gonna be a market for the Mark I at all then? Let's find out how it looks like on the inside.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
It's very compact. Yeah, it's got that. It's definitely feels very BSG. Good lord. I just hit that 0.6 frames per second, boy. It's going south, that's for sure. 2.9. Yeah, guys. Here's a. Why don't you guys DM me your availability if you guys got time, either maybe tomorrow or Friday night. If this thing is still in PTU, let's get in a Polaris. Let's get in a Polaris. Let's go do this Stanton event. I think the event awards like a couple of cannons or something. But I mean, I'm only going to be able to do it in PTU though. That's the only thing. The death of the stream. Well, maybe I'll CCU something up after I probably will not be the Polaris. I'll take the Aquila and probably push it up a little. So that's probably my next move. Maybe. Also, shout out to Furkate. And also a shout out not only to Furkate, we've also got Bear Squish. Thank you for hanging with me. Always a treat to have you guys. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys probably this weekend. And yes, DM me you guys your availability. Let's set something up. We'll try out how good some of these ships are. So thank you. I will see you guys. Look at that. My camera already froze. So it's dead. It's dead, Jim. It's dead. All right. Peace out, y'all.